smartphones. Your connection to the world. The possibilities are unlimited, and your plan should be too. With Unlimited Cube from Union Wireless, get talk, text, and high-speed data without limits. Only from Union Wireless.
Hello again and welcome to the Dave Christensen Show. It's all brought to you by Union Wireless with unlimited high-speed data. Well, the Cowboys played on the blue turf at Bronco Stadium in Boise, Idaho last Saturday night and played a very good football team, that's for sure. 48-7 the final. And Coach, first things first, this Boise State team, they're a pretty salty bunch. They're really good there. But I think they're pretty good no matter where they play.
Yeah, they're a good football team. I've had a couple injuries this year, and they've lost a couple close games. But without a doubt, they're a very established football team and a very good football team.
Yeah, Cowboys started well, got off to a good start. But then the injury bug kind of came into play a little bit in this one, didn't it?
Yeah, we had a couple guys get hurt early, and we had a couple guys that missed the game prior to. But we still got to come out and we got to perform. But I think the depth in the program at this point in time is not quite like it is at Boise.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look at those highlights, shall we? The Cowboys and the Boise State Broncos on the blue turf in Boise, Idaho. Well, it was a nighttime affair, a late night affair for the Cowboys and the Broncos. There you see the blue turf, and it would end up being a pretty packed house by the time the Cowboys and the Broncos got going. Here we go, Coach.
It's a 3rd and 9 here, and just great pressure by Eddie Yarborough to cause a fumble, and Patrick Mertens recovers it and gives us pretty good field position at the early part of the game. Here's a 3rd and 8, and Brett finds Dom Ruffran for a 16-yard completion and got the first down, moved the chains, and a great play in this drive. The next play is a 1st and 10, and Brett finds Robert Huron for a 19-yard completion on a corner route and puts us up 7-0 at this point in time. Here's a 3rd and 5, and DeAndre Jones intercepts a screen pass and returns it 22 yards to again set us up in good field position. Great play by DeAndre. We got 3rd and 15 here, and Brett finds Robert Huron again over the middle for a 15-yard gain, and big play for us. It was a 3rd and 15. We got out 15 and got the first down. Here's a 2nd and 4, and finds Robert again on a quick screen, and nice job blocking out on the perimeter, and Robert hits that for a 19-yard gain. Come back here with a 2nd and 6, and again Brett finds this time he finds Dominic Ruffran for a 23-yard gain and a first down at the Boise State 37.
There you see the final score, 48-7. A couple of Cowboy receivers with big nights. Robert Huron with 10 receptions, Dominic Ruffran with 8. Cowboys did have their moments, Coach, just not enough of them in this one, unfortunately.
Yeah, we just didn't execute well enough in the red zone. The 4 turnovers proved to be costly for us.
Yeah, next up, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors in War Memorial Stadium this Saturday. We'll talk about that here a little bit later. But next up, Kevin McKinney visits with Cowboy captain and offensive lineman Tyler Strong. That's coming up right after this.
When you book at flyfrontier.com, you get great stuff.
Like exclusive fares, more miles,
a free carry-on.
You even get to pick your seat.
And everyone likes to pick their seat.
I know I do. Once I picked my seat right smack dab in the middle of...
Stop!
Grizz, we're talking about picking your seat on the plane.
Wait, you pick your seat on the plane? Now that's disgusting.
Get more perks, lower fees, and a free carry-on. Book today at flyfrontier.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Our guest today, Cowboys senior Tyler Strong, one of Wyoming's all-time offensive linemen, I would say. And Tyler, Saturday, last home game. And I know when you came here, it probably seemed like you would never get here, and now it probably went fairly fast. What do you think your thoughts will be on that day?
I think it'll be pretty good mix of emotions. Be kind of a relief in some way, but definitely going to be thinking about all the good times and wishing there was more to come.
Yeah, I was talking with Adam Goldberg the other day. At one point in his pro career, he weighed 335 pounds, and he's now down to 260. Will you be one of those guys you think will really lose a lot? So many offensive linemen do that once their days are over.
Yeah, I'd definitely like to take some pressure off the knees and back and everything, and hopefully as soon as everything's said and done, drop some weight as quick as possible.
You mentioned your memories. What will you think about when you look back on your days at Wyoming, you think?
Definitely the guys and just all the friends that I've made from doing this, and think about the coaches and what they've taught me, and just the great experience that I've had playing here. You
certainly have plans for your future. Tell us a little bit about what they are.
I'm still going to have a while to finish up school, and things might change by then, but as of right now, I'm moving back to Colorado, and my grandparents have had a farm, and maybe help out there and see where that takes me, and just kind of go from there.
Well, let's go out and beat the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, shall we?
You got it.
Okay, thanks, Tyler, very much, buddy. Congratulations on a great career.
Thank you.
Tyler Strong, Cowboy offensive guard. Dave Walsh, Dave Christensen will be right back right after this.
My playing career, I was very fortunate to, I got a scholarship out of high school and I played at Utah State from 92 to 96. And, I had great head coaches with Charlie Weatherby and also with John L. Smith. And we were very fortunate. We won a lot of games and had a good time while I was there. Hopefully you learn something every time, every day, every season. You keep growing as a coach, you keep growing in your role and what you're doing. There's been a lot of good life lessons as far as there's a lot of different ways to skin a cat, first of all. There's a lot of different ways to run a program and be successful. I think you learn that there's a lot. I've been in the Northeast, I've been in the South, I've been in the West. There's a lot of good kids out there that just want to play and come from a lot of different backgrounds. So I've learned that, as you go around to all these different programs, kids are all the same. They want to play, they want you to be there for them, they want you to care about who they are on the field and off the field. And so I think those are some of the biggest things I've learned in all the different stops. But I've been pleasantly surprised with all the different places that I've been fortunate to coach, that all the great kids that are out there. The New Mexico Bowl that year, it was a pretty special year. We beat Bowling Green at Bowling Green off of blocking an extra point. You hardly ever get to block an extra point. The D-line came through. I was coaching the D-line, and they blocked the extra point to beat them, and we got off to a 3-0 start. We had several great blocks that year on special teams as D-linemen, and it was a special time. It was a neat group of kids to be around, and it was a fun year. So that 2011 season was pretty interesting to me.
Well, there you see the standings, and you'll notice the records. They're 4-6, the Cowboys. That means 2 games left and 2 to win, Coach, and it's bowl eligible. That's the main thing. You still have that big goal of getting bowl eligible well in your sights.
Well, we do, and that's what we're aiming for right now. But in order to do that, you got to get to the 5th win, and that's this weekend. So it's a big game for us Saturday.
Yeah, and the Rainbow Warriors are one of those teams. They've had a bit of misfortune, bad luck, I think, as you look at the the records there. They are winless, but they have been in a lot of games and had a lot of shots this year.
Yeah, they have. They've been close. They've played people well. They've come back in a lot of games, and so I think it'll be a great matchup for us, and I think our kids are excited for the opportunity to play again.
Yeah, I think that record kind of belies what they're all about, really. This is a team that has some offensive weapons. Norm Chow certainly knows how to design an offense, and I know you can expect a lot of that on Saturday.
Yeah, they'll attack, and they want to win too. And I know that they're probably looking at this game as a game they feel they can come out and win. And for us, it's an opportunity to stay in the race to get bowl eligible.
Yeah, it's a noon kickoff at War Memorial Stadium, and it's also Senior Day, Family Day. 11 Cowboys seniors I know will play for the last time in War Memorial Stadium. Still have another game next week, certainly. But this has been a pretty good bunch for this football program, that's for sure.
Yeah, we've got 11 great seniors that some have been here for 5, 4, 2, 1. But they've been great kids in the program, great soldiers of the program, and we're going to miss them.
Been a long time since the Cowboys have played Hawaii. They'll have them right there on Jonah Field at War Memorial Stadium, 12 noon. They kick off the Cowboys and the Rainbow Warriors in War Memorial Stadium. Come back next time. We'll take a look at the highlights of that game and take a look ahead to that Utah State game to wrap up the regular season. That'll do it for us. For the head coach, I'm Dave Walsh, reminding you that this has been brought to you by Union Wireless with unlimited high-speed data. So long, everybody.
Smartphones, your connection to the world. The possibilities are unlimited, and your plan should be too. With unlimited Cube from Union Wireless, get talk, text, and high-speed data without limits. Only from Union Wireless.